What does it mean to be engaged in today's workplace? How do we inspire, inform, and connect a working community? How do we build a culture of irreplaceability, trust, and listening to keep people on board and rowing together? Welcome to Post-COVID Leadership Advice. This series is all about building a workplace culture where people feel heard, supported, informed, and connected. This is a roadmap for leaders at any level, at any organization.
Workations. We knew this was going to be a thing. Well, turns out it's a really big thing, and it's a huge selling point for any company attracting talent. Yes, we like workations. Take them. You have 30 days a year. You have 60 days a year. You have 100 days a year. Take a workation. Go. Be free. Find inspiration. Have a change of scenery. Gather some thoughts from another country. Go and learn salsa and do something fun. Eat mangoes for breakfast. Wherever. Go do this. This is a really, really key selling point. So, what is a workation? This is something that is not a vacation. A vacation is when you switch off your computer and you get in an airplane and you go somewhere and you detox, relax, unplug for a week. You are not like this during a workation. A workation is you port your entire day's work with you where you're going, usually somewhere to another location on entirely another country, another city, another way of being, a farmhouse if you're a city person, or a city house if you are a suburban dweller, anything that gets you out of your current routine, your current way of living. You go, you take everything you need, your phone, your computer, some adapter cables if you're going to another country, make sure that you have everything you need. A workation is you work from another location. You work the same number of hours as you would ordinarily. The difference is when you close your laptop at the end of the day, you're in a different place. And you gather experiences, you get inspiration from your environment, you see things differently, you think clearly, you have perspective, you talk to different people, you even use a different language. It gets another part of your brain stimulated. Workations are great. They're so great, in fact, that we have entire communities being developed in Madeira, for instance, that are geared towards the workationer, which means having these giant facilities that have blazing fast internet in beautiful places. So people come there, they stay for a month, a week, 6 weeks, whatever. They set up their office there. These places cater to the workationer, make sure that they have what they need. And then at the end of the day, they go surfing or they do whatever. And it brings such a piece of joy and energy into the work that we never had before COVID. And this is a gift of COVID. This did not happen before, unless it did very, very quietly, or for very extenuating circumstances like a death in the family or something. But it was very rare. Now workations are becoming more and more popular and more possible as companies realize that, hey, we're not actually losing a lot of hours here. In fact, we're getting more productivity from people who are on these workations than if they were in the normal swing of things. Now, of course, we miss the proximity. We miss their physical presence at the office. But then what they bring when they come back is maybe not worth the price 100 to 100, apples to apples, but they do bring something very interesting, a new way of seeing the problem when they return to their normal team meetings. So a couple of nice statistics that we have. Something like 67% of us say workations recharge their mental and emotional batteries. 67% of people who do it say, yes, this is really an effective way of recharging in a way that vacations don't necessarily do. Because a vacation means, oh, I have all these mountains of emails to look through when I come back. Oh God, I'm missing all this stuff. I'm missing my meetings. It actually, vacations can be fairly stressful because of all the stuff that's happening when you're gone. Well, workations, you have your finger on top of everything. You're not missing any meetings. You're not gathering a mountain of emails while you're being logged out. You're actually on top of what's going on. So the stress levels are lower on a workation often than they are that first day back from a vacation. So yes, I understand that 67% because I do it myself. 69% are less likely to quit after going on a workation. Let me say this again. 69% of employees are less likely to quit because their company has a policy that is open to workations. This is huge. This is a leverage point. This is something you can use in an onboarding interview or in an interview. Hey, you want to work for our company? Well, guess what? If you like it, you can go on a workation. If you work here for 6 months, you already have built up 2 weeks of workation time, whatever your policy is. But this is a large figure that should not be underestimated. 83% say workations have helped combat exhaustion and burnout. We all know that burnout is a thing. Exhaustion is the pre-burnout state. And if 83% of workationers feel that they have tamed the burnout monster a little bit in their own minds, this is enormous. I'll say that again. 83% report having lower levels of exhaustion and feel that they have staved off that burnout in themselves. This is enormous. 84% of people who take workations report higher job satisfaction. 84%. That's big. And finally, 94% of workationers will repeat the experience or plan to repeat the experience. That means it was so good, it helped them so much that they are going to do it again. Now, workations are two things. It's running from and running to. Running from the daily grind, the boring commute, the everyday things that you have to do in your normal routine. Where you go into an office, it's this daily grind that can sometimes get people down. It means you're lifted out, you're getting away from the subway ride that you take every day, the same coffee that you drink every single day at the machine, or that you stop at a place and you get the exact same muffin every single day. It's that routine that sets in our mind state and makes us tackle problems in the same way. We keep facing problems day after day with the same exact solutions, expecting a different result. That is literally the definition of insanity. Well, workations are the same thing. They take you out of your routine. You have to do everything differently all day long. The coffee guy on the corner isn't there. They don't have coconut milk when they make my coffee. Oh no, I have to use something different. It's that way of facing problems every single day. You get out of your box. You have to do things differently for a day. This opens up another section in your mind where you can be more flexible and learn to adapt and see solutions where you didn't have to even find other solutions to in your normal existence. So you're running from that daily routine. You're running to something that is different, challenging, probably uncomfortable. Ooh, I don't have my normal soap. Ooh, the water pressure in this hotel in the middle of this island isn't as nice as what I have before. Okay, maybe it's not as comfortable as before. Maybe there are other challenges. I'm actually living with other people. Ooh, I don't like that. But it also allows us to adapt and to use that muscle in our brains that allow us to see challenges, to do things differently, and then take that way of thinking straight into our jobs. And also when we use other languages, when we see people that are different, when we visit family members that have a different perspective, we bring this into our work. Where we are when we do our work has a direct impact on how we do our work. So, happy vacations, everybody, and write a postcard.
Thank you for being a part of this episode. Subscribe, follow, so you never have to miss another one. These ideas are based on the Comic Books for Executive series. Go to postcovidhandbook.com